This is the brief on Mu Chen's strategic rise and the really intense conflicts heating up in the ancient battlefield. So here's the deal. We're looking at how this formidable warrior, Mu Chen, puts together this super smart alliance to dominate the hunt for ancient treasures. Thing is, his unique abilities, they're getting him noticed big time, drawing both awe and, well, some pretty deadly rivalries across the northern region. First off, Mu Chen pulls off this brilliant strategic move, uniting several commanders' units. Why? For collective power and protection while gathering resources. He reveals his team's secret sauce, a spirit-seeking compass that finds ancient ruins, netting them 1,200 leak-stopping pills, these really crucial items. And get this, the whole alliance then finds over 30 ruins in just 4 days, grabbing nearly 10,000 pills. This totally shifted the power dynamic, scared off rivals, and let them conquer even tough level 2 ruins. Second, it's not just about strategy. Mu Chen has this rare personal power. He can refine war spirits. This basically means he could become a war spirit master, a title very few hold. War spirits are like huge military assets, boosting an army's spiritual power. So yeah, this ability makes him super valuable, but you guessed it, also a prime target. Powerful groups like the Divine Pagoda and Heavenly Palace, they're either trying to recruit him or, eliminate him. Kind of shows the high-stakes game he's in, right? Finally, all this rising power and these unique skills, they're definitely kicking up some fierce rivalries. His recent battle against Fan Yi, a really high-ranking fighter on the Dragon Phoenix record, ended in a draw. That solidified Mu Chen's reputation and seriously shocked old rivals. Now, Lu Yan, who actually lost his physical body to Mu Chen earlier, he's plotting revenge. And then there's General Jin Tai, hired specifically to eliminate Mu Chen for a rare herb reward. Yeah, the threats are piling up. Mu Chen's tactical genius and incredible power are definitely shaking things up on the ancient battlefield, placing him right in the crosshairs of its most dangerous players.
This is the brief on Mu Chen's cultivation of war spirit. Right, so today we're jumping into the Great Ruler. We're looking at how this really powerful commander, Mu Chen, faces this huge task, okay? He's trying to forge something called war spirits. Think of them as like the ultimate power-up for an army, made from their combined fighting energy, their battle auras. Pretty cool, huh? First off, Mu Chen's own special unit, the Loken Phoenix Battle Aura unit, it's maxed out, but honestly, it's just not big enough anymore for how strong he's getting. So, his big plan, he wants to bring 4 more units under his command, like the Bloodhawk and Divine Sword units, by basically tuning into their unique battle vibes. If he pulls this off, wow, his power boost would be massive. We're talking challenging even a 7th-tier lord, which is a really high power level in this world. But it wasn't that simple. His first try, yeah, it failed. He tried to connect directly, but these battle auras are super sensitive. So what did he do? He kind of regrouped, calmed himself down, and tried a more subtle approach, weaving his own mental energy, his spiritual will, into theirs. Crucially, he told them what he was doing, trying to help them forge these war spirits too. And guess what? It worked. The commanders were like, okay, let's do this, because they wanted what he had. Finally, Mu Chen decided to test this new method. He picked the Bloodhawk battle unit to start. Now, this was tricky. They were hesitant, giving up control of their precious aura. Plus, their aura was this intense blood sea thing. But Mu Chen, with a key assist from Commander Xiao Ying, who kind of smoothed things over, he actually managed to unify them. And the result? Boom. This huge, awesome Bloodhawk war spirit appears. It totally proved Mu Chen is this incredible battle aura master, someone who can wield an army's collective power like that. Seriously, Mu Chen's skill with these battle auras shows he might just be able to turn any group of warriors into one unstoppable force.
This is the brief on Mu Chen's strategic prowess in the Great Ruler. So, picture a world where armies summon powerful war spirits. In the Great Ruler episode 298, the brilliant Mu Chen is kind of rewriting the rules of battle and prepping for some serious threats. First, Mu Chen shows this incredible knack for war spirits. He helps Commander Xiaoying's Blood Eagle unit get a real one. Then, he innovates, creating simulated war spirits using war spirit imprints like magical blueprints in soldiers. It gives other elite units a big boost, though they're weaker and need recharging. It's so tough, it leaves him totally exhausted. Second, Mu Chen makes a super strategic alliance. He helps 3 more units get simulated war spirits, led by commanders like Risan and Hong Ya. The deal? He can borrow their army's power in a crisis. Controlling multiple forces like this is huge, especially as the war realm gets deadlier. Top powers are falling, and everyone needs more Ro-Yun pills, those vital healing elixirs. And finally, Mu Chen sets his sights on the dangerous Death Ancient Ruin. Yeah, sounds inviting, right? It's a newly found, high-risk Level 1 ruin, maybe linked to a legendary Heavenly Emperor. Problem is, no one returns from there. And guess what? 2 rival Heavenly Emperors from the Supreme Heaven Palace and Divine Building Sect are also heading there, and they're after Mu Chen. Still, he commits his 4 units. He's betting big. Mu Chen's bold moves and sharp strategy are now heading straight into the War Realm's biggest challenges.
This is the brief on The Great Ruler, episode 299, from the YouTube channel Kayi Anime. Okay, so today, we're diving into this really intense world of cultivation, training up to get super powerful. We're going to follow Mu Chen on a pretty dangerous journey, and there's some major tension building up around this ancient ruin everyone wants a piece of. First up, Mu Chen and his powerful faction, the Heavenly Gate Domain, they're racing towards this place called the Death Ancient Ruin. Now, this is a really rare ruin, super valuable, and it's drawing cultivators like crazy. They're after treasures, powerful martial arts, and there are even whispers about a potential Chen Junshi, basically a legendary, almost mythical expert being involved. Second, the moment Mu Chen's group arrives, bam, it sparks an immediate confrontation. You've got this guy, Chen, a top-tier genius from the rival Highest Heaven Palace faction, who right away provocatively challenges Mu Chen. And guess what? Liu Yan, a foe Mu Chen already defeated, is back. He's been revived, and now he's got backup. 4 powerful heavenly generals from Highest Heaven Palace, all seeking revenge. Yikes. Finally, there's another major force on the scene, the Divine Pavilion faction. They're led by Jin Tai Luli, another seriously formidable genius. Now, she plays it kind of smart. Instead of picking sides or ganging up on Mu Chen, she decides to stay neutral. In fact, she kind of encourages Mu Chen to deal with the Highest Heaven Palace first, basically maneuvering these 2 powerhouses into a direct, high-stakes clash over the ruin. And Chen, he's already getting his war formations ready for battle. So Mu Chen stands ready, setting us up for what looks like a massive clash between these elite geniuses and their powerful combat formations.
This is the brief on the intense battle from the Great Ruler. Okay, picture this. A massive anime-style battle. You've got this strategic genius, right? But he's facing way too many enemies. He's got to invent new tactics, like right there on the spot, just to survive. First off, the fight starts, and whoa, the odds are stacked. There's this guy, Chen, a real prodigy from the sky-reaching palace. He's got 15,000 elite warriors and this massive snake war spirit. Think of it like a giant energy construct powered by everyone's spirit energy. Their radiant energy, right? It's got over 6,000 of these patterns, basically magical power glyphs. Then you have Mu Chen. He's only got 5,000 troops, and his war spirit, just 4,000 patterns. So, yeah, a huge mismatch from the get-go in this kind of combat. Second, Mu Chen does something totally unheard of. He actually starts controlling 2 war spirits at the same time. His main one, the 9 Netherbird spirit, it's starting to struggle, so he borrows another unit spirit, the Blood Eagle, and somehow manages both simultaneously. He forms this giant Blood Eagle, 3,000 patterns strong, to join the fight against Xiaotian's single, much bigger snake spirit. Nobody thought you could even do that in radiant energy combat. Just wow. Finally, what happens with this wild dual spirit strategy? An epic draw. Seriously, nobody saw that coming, especially with how things started. Zhao Tian, absolutely furious, as you can imagine. But before anything else can really happen, bam, urgent mission comes down from the palace. Everyone's got to check out these mysterious ruins of the dead civilization, which apparently let out this creepy, pain-filled cry. Sounds kind of ominous, right? Definitely sets up the next big adventure. So yeah, Mu Chen's crazy tactics really flip the script here, hinting that even bigger challenges are definitely on the way.